Hi, Coco. You want to be in the video? That is so funny. Oh my goodness. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've got my little buddy back there, Coco. I'm about to head into the office, but before I do, I want to do a little unboxing. Walito was nice enough to send me 2 different packages of their resistance bands, so let's open them up. Hi, Coco. What is this? So excited right now, you guys. These feel like such good quality. Oh my gosh. This quality is the best quality band I have ever personally owned. And I'm saying that flat out, okay? Right off the bat. Just absolutely unreal. Guys, let's not even get started on the beautiful colors. You know I'm a color person, and I like all of these colors, especially pink. I love how it clearly designates what kind of strength and resistance is on each band. Super helpful. I also love how these have this grippy material on the inside to help prevent these bands from rolling up on you. These are great for so many things. I will show you guys me using them later in the vlog, because obviously I'm about to head to work. But the package just opened our Bootybands. It comes with this little pamphlet giving you some information on some ways to use it, which is totally helpful. And this little bag that it comes in is perfect for traveling and perfect for storage. All right, let's open the next one. Okay. This pamphlet is like poster material. You could literally like hang this on your wall if you're like somebody who owns a gym or something. A resistance band training guide for starters. So cool. Once again, they labeled. We love some good labeling. Oop, it was upside down, but it says medium. This one is light. And the final one, this is the heaviest. Wow. Bands are so underestimated. I used to underestimate them, I will admit. I will have both bands linked down below if you guys want to get a pack for yourself. I'm also going to show you my outfit before I head into work for the day. Let me explain. Okay, this is a bit of a different outfit than I would normally wear. It's definitely a lot more casual, and that's okay. I also have these shoes, and I really don't know how I feel about it. They're like flat and low to the ground, and for the last however many years, I've definitely been in that chunky, thick platform shoe era, and I just love that look. Like, I love a chunky shoe. Did the heatless curls. I kind of just clipped it up. I didn't really care. It's so bumpy, I don't really mind though. It does get cold in the office, so I'm gonna be wearing this jean jacket like the whole time pretty much. So this is the final look. This is what I'm gonna look like walking around the office. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna head into the office and I will see you later. Okay, so this was my first workout trying the Walito bands, and I already noticed how much they change the feel of even the simplest exercises. When you add a band, it forces your muscles to work harder and more evenly, and you can't really cheat the movement at all because the resistance is there the whole time. A lot of the exercises I'm doing here are some of the exact ones that therapists give to people when they're rehabbing an injury or just trying to prevent one, and that's because they target the muscles that keep you balanced, aligned, and moving the way that like your body is meant to. So starting with the clamshells, those are one of the moves that almost look like too easy, but they are incredibly important. They strengthen the side of your hip, and that's a muscle that keeps your pelvis steady every time you walk or run. And if that muscle is weak, your hips tend to tilt, and I'm definitely dealing with that a little bit. So I've been incorporating these clamshells to help like the pelvic tilt and recorrect it. It also messes with like your knees and lower back if things aren't aligned. So that's one of the reasons why you want to fix your alignment if it's not, you know, correct. The side step movement targets those outer glute muscles that are really small, but they do big things like keeping your knees from caving in when you squat or lunge and helping your hips stay level when you're running. If you've ever had knee pain or tight hips, this movement can be a game changer. The step outs, I definitely feel my weaker side here when I'm doing the step outs. You can notice that one of my legs can't get as low as the other, and that is just a whole situation. I've been to physical therapy, everything, and yeah, so it's just a process. Standing kickbacks and side leg raises are another favorite because they're gentle on the joints but really effective for the glutes. These are exercises I would do in physical therapy. The band helps keep the tension the whole way through, so the muscles are working non-stop. They're super effective. It definitely helps your glutes get stronger, and with your glutes being stronger, you will be less likely to feel pain in your knees. Putting the band lower around the calves shifts the focus a little bit. Lateral leg raises and kickbacks from that position target those those hip rotators, outer glutes in a different way. Those are muscles that keep you steady if you're like standing on one leg, walking on uneven ground, or pivoting quickly. Basically, they're your balance muscles, and strengthening them now helps prevent things like ankle rolls or hip pain later. I also love using the bands for upper body. Definitely makes simple movements feel a lot more challenging. These rows are really good if you're someone who accidentally slouches while you're at your desk a lot, and I can sometimes do that. Then there are banded chest presses and flies. So pressing against the band works your chest and your arms, but because the band wants to snap back, it also forces you to stay steady and controlled. So it's not just working strength, it's about control. So what I realized as I worked through all of these exercises is that bands don't just make the workout harder, they make it smarter. They train the little muscles that keep bigger ones in check. They help fix body imbalances, protect your joints, and teach your body to move in healthier ways. So even though this wasn't my first time using bands, I honestly loved how these ones felt. I finished up with doing push-ups, which they're one of my favorite exercises. I love using the band like this because it just adds some resistance. It helps you build more strength in your chest, shoulders, arms, and core all at once. If you guys want to get some for yourself, they'll be linked down below, but definitely start incorporating bands into your routine. It is super helpful for your joints and just overall longevity. Good morning. I'm your teddy bear. There you go. My hair was like a little wet last night, but honestly, I feel like that makes the curl not be too curly. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a minute and I'll be up. And here we are. I really like the way these curls turned out. I feel like they're not as tight and bouncy as usual, because if I wrap up my heatless curls while my hair is still slightly damp, it leaves more of like a looser curl versus the tighter ones. But yeah, I really like the way it turned out. Just have this long sleeve button down on, and then these light green pants. They are so comfortable. My Nikes that I love to wear. Nothing crazy, so yeah, that's all I have. I'm gonna go head into the office, do my thing, and I will see you guys later. All right, so you know how Archis hung up this poster in one of my other vlogs? I wanted to show you guys where we ended up hanging up all of the other canvases and posters that I ordered online. So this is where we ended up putting our family photo, in this little corner that's over by Coco's crate that she doesn't even use that much anymore. Look at this little corner she loves. We've actually been leaving her out of her crate a lot more often because, you know, she's over 1 year old. So we moved her toy basket back here. And this is like, I think 3 or 4 different pillows combined. They have pillowcases on them, but then I just put her little dog blanket on top of it. She's obsessed with laying here. I'll have to get a little clip of her laying there. She's here right now. Hi, Coco. I'm gonna miss you. We are a few days away from our trip to Switzerland, so... well, I guess it's England, Switzerland, France, all that stuff. This you guys have seen before. It's a canvas. In this room, you guys have seen this one before, and by the way, shout out to Archie's parents. They got me a massive bog bag for my birthday. This is another one of the posters that I mentioned in another vlog that I wasn't sure where to hang it, and I decided to hang it right behind my desk. It says busy dilly-dallying, as you can see. I think it's so funny. And then I put this poster over here. It's right by the door, so obviously when you're walking out you see it and it reminds you to have a positive mindset. And now into the bedroom. I ended up having the disco ball in that corner. Some pictures that Archis' mom drew, and she wrote poems. Those lips have been there. And then this is another poster that I did not know where to put, that you guys saw in the previous vlog, and it ended up in this corner. last but not least, I love this because when I wake up, I just open my eyes and I see this and it's very motivational. So, yep, there you have it. Hey guys, gonna do a little outfit of the day before I head into the office to work. I'm loving this outfit. Comfort 10 out of 10. So let's take a look. We've got this long sleeve button down on with a sweater vest underneath. I love that. You guys know sweater vests just elevate any look in my opinion. And then these super comfy fitness type pants, but they look like they're professional pants. I will have them linked down below. They were sent to me for free. I'm obsessed. I've been having these pants that are just like in my rotation to wear to the office because they're so comfortable. I have them in this color and I also have them in like a tan color. So yeah, I'll have them linked down below if you guys want to get them. It's been like a game changer. And then my shoes are just my Nike platforms. And yeah. I'm loving it. So comfortable. My hair, I just did the braids. I don't think I've ever done like a tutorial on that, but basically I sleep with braids in my hair. I gotta go, so I will see you guys later.